Pikkon is a fan favorite. I mean, who does not like him? One of the reasons why Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime is the amazing filler episodes. They do not disappoint. Pikkon is a fighter of the other world, who first appears as the main fighting antagonist of the Other World saga. He does not appear in the original Dragon Ball manga, acting as a substitute for Piccolo in terms of appearance, role, and personality. He is introduced in the filler episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and later appears in Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. It is stated on the Pikkon concept art by Akira Toriyama that Pikkon is a Piccolo-type character. There are even memos left for the anime's production staff that say, use Piccolo as a reference for the facial expressions. Pikkon is a tall, humanoid, muscular green warrior. He has thick pink lips, with big red irises and black pupils, no visible nose, and a pronounced hairless brow. His head is bald with black spots atop it, and flat, square-shaped ears. He wears a long blue sleeve shirt with white GI pants secured with a red sash and brown boots with beige footing. Normally, to intensify his training, he dons extra garbs of extremely weighted clothing. This includes white robes secured with a brown belt with a golden circle in the middle. Pikkon's physical similarities to Piccolo can clearly be seen. This is Pikkon without his weighted clothing. Pikkon is a very wise fighter. He uses this to his advantage by planning out attacks. He even goes as far to correct Goku on his sloppy dodging and inability to concentrate, offering advice even in battle. When he first appears, he hardly speaks a word, but later opens up during his bout against Goku. Pikkon has heroic characteristics similar to Goku's, and fights for the good. Goku compares his personality to that of Piccolo, and even states that Pikkon and Piccolo would get along great. In Fusion Reborn, he is seen becoming jealous when Goku gets to battle Janemba, and he does not. He is also seen just as impatient when he asks Janemba where he came from. And he is shown to get quite angry when things do not go his way. An example being him yelling while trying to get the barrier encased around the check-in station to break. Pikkon was once a fighter who lived in an unknown location, in the west quadrant of the universe. After dying a heroic unknown death, he was permitted to journey to the planet of West Kai, where he trained hard and became West Kai's best student. Pikkon is seen shortly after Goku and King Kai arrive for a meeting with Grand Kai. At the same time as Pikkon and West Kai, who is then revealed to be on bad terms with King Kai. After an argument in which West Kai suggests that Goku and Pikkon have a sparring match, Grand Kai appears and asks them to go to hell and take care of a few deceased villains who are causing trouble down there. Namely Frieza, King Cold, Cell, and the Kinyu Force. In hell, Goku defeats the Kinyu Force, and Pikkon easily defeats Frieza, King Cold, and Perfect Cell, impaling them on a huge ball of spikes and putting all of them into a spirit prison. Later on, after Goku and Pikkon have struck up a friendship, an other-world tournament is held in honor of King Kai's death. Eventually, Goku and Pikkon make it to the final round, and battle it out ferociously for the prize, a private lesson with the Grand Kai. As the battle goes on, Pikkon seems to have the upper hand, but Goku finally finds the weakness of Pikkon's Thunder Flash attack, and uses it against him, knocking Pikkon out of the ring with his instant Kamehameha. However, both Goku and Pikkon are disqualified, due to having touched the roof of the arena earlier on, though it's hinted Grand Kai just said this because both Pikkon and Goku were stronger than him. Pikkon still says that he is going to train to defeat Goku someday, just as Piccolo once did. After Super Buu appears and starts a killing spree on Earth, Krillin and Yamcha are sent to Grand Kai's planet for special training, where they meet Pikkon and other deceased fighters. When Kid Buu travels to Grand Kai's planet during his search for Goku and Vegeta, Pikkon approaches the mute monster and makes taunting remarks about him, not knowing about the terrible Buu and unknowingly risking his entire existence. Just as Kid Buu prepares to destroy the planet with a shocking ball, Pikkon and the others are saved at the last minute, when Kid Buu teleports himself to the sacred world of the Kai, having finally found Goku's and Vegeta's ki. Through the duration of the battle in the sacred world of the Kais, Pikkon looks on with the other dead warriors as the incredible final battle gets underway. He also has a film appearance. Pikkon defeats Arqua and makes it to the final in the Other World tournament. When he is about to face Goku, their fight is interrupted by the emergence of the demon Janemba, who has trapped King Yemma, and made almost the entire Other World into a field of crystal jellies. When Goku and Pikkon are sent to investigate, they come face to face with Janemba, in his first form, after failing to destroy King Yemma's entrapment. While Goku lures Janemba away, Pikkon attempts several times to free King Yemma with his strongest energy blasts, but to no avail. until King Yema's complaints push Pikkon over the edge and force him to throw an insult at King Yema, causing the jelly to crack. From then on, Pikkon uses his frustration to come up with more insults and crack the trap even more. Eventually, Pikkon realizes that the only way to free King Yema is to defeat Janemba. So he goes to aid Goku and a recently arrived Vegeta in the battle against Janemba. Pikkon arrives just when Goku and Vegeta attempt to fuse. He faces Janemba by himself, and even manages to wound Janemba, cracking his armor by insulting him, due to Janemba being made of exactly the same substance as the jelly, and hitting him with a few ki blasts. However, Pikkon is quickly defeated by Janemba, who materializes behind him and slams his fists into the sides of Pikkon's head. Luckily, Pikkon's efforts bought Goku and Vegeta enough time to fuse successfully, and form the fearsome Gogeta, who effortlessly destroys Janemba, and restores the natural order of the other world. Pikkon is last seen commenting on Gogeta's incredible appearance, before falling unconscious. Thanks for watching as always. Feel free to subscribe if you're new. Take care.